Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Mellow.
Even if the sky is falling down.
Mellow Soul family, even if the sky is falling, trust your wings to fly. Hello, beautiful beings of light. How is everybody doing? I'm so glad you're here. I kind of forgot today was Friday. I woke up and I'm like, oh, poop emoji. Insert poop emoji here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Coffee with a Psychic. My name really is Rainy Day. That's what drugs did to people in the 60s. Yeah, but I embrace it. Embrace the suck. Good morning, Wendy. Thank you for tuning in. I so appreciate you. If this came across your feed, stop scrolling. Stop it. Stop. Because you're meant to be here. This is a forum where I connect with spirit to provide you with weekly horoscope guidance. Be prepared, not scared. Thank you, Tarot Lady. Don't you want to know? Because I'm like that person on Christmas Eve. Let's open those gifts. If I haven't opened them and retaped them back already. Not saying that I've ever done that, because this is Coffee with a Psychic. I must have slept well. Begin each day with a grateful heart. Can't remember who sent me this, but I love that you guys are sending me coffee cups. It's the coolest thing. I will be channeling your departed loved ones and your fur babies from the other side. I'll be giving you metaphysical techniques because I am a generational psychic medium, and I'm going to teach you everything I know so you too can fast forward your spiritual growth. What does the future hold? Premonitions. I've got a lot of premonitions. I've got a lot going on this morning, and I'll be answering your questions live and so much more. I also have a special guest today. She'll be joining us at 8 a.m. our time. You can email me at hello@rainyday.com, and you can find me at www.rainey, RAINEYDAY.com. I am a professionally licensed. Yes, you have to be licensed in the state of Nevada. It's a privilege license. I might as well have gotten my marijuana license because I go for a background check. And of course, I have nothing to worry. That little time in jail didn't even affect me. I'm just kidding, because this is Coffee with a Psychic. I'm a generational clairvoyant medium. I've had this gift of spiritual insight since birth. I'm also a respected spiritual educator. You can go on my website or the Realms Within. I'm doing in person, and some of the classes are listed. You can attend via Zoom if you are not in the Las Vegas area, or you just don't feel like getting out of your jammies and huffing all the way over to West Sahara. I'm doing in-person readings Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays at the Realms Within, 4115 West Sahara. We moved to a beautiful new space. I'm also an accurate medical medium, believe it or not. Yes, a powerful energy healer, an amazing channel to spirit, if I must say so myself. And I also hold a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I interconnect with my spiritual gifts, and I call it spirit science. There's a lot of quantum mechanics, a lot of quantum entanglement, non-locality. Can't wait to talk more about that. I have a unique style where I utilize and they are very sharp lately, even more so than ever, clairvoyant psychic mediumship skills and insights from the other side, conveyed with a deep compassion, deliver spirit's messages of hope, healing, love, and direction, while supporting all of you on your own journey to heal those old wounds. Quit bringing that baggage along, girl, guy, friend, and connect with the essential wisdom of your soul. Let it be your guide. Never trust a psychic medium. I only want you to take what resonates and throw the rest away, because this is such an exciting time in our human existence. Welcome, Wendy. Hello, beautiful angel of light. You are just the amazing. Your gift is the gift of children and being able to connect with them, because when you're around children, not adults are like, I close my heart off for those bitches. Right? I don't know why I sounded like I'm from the South. I don't even know. But what I love about you is you have such an open heart, and those children feel that heart connection. So keep doing what you're doing, girl. It's an amazing thing. Kids are not easy. So just, go on my website, Wendy, and download the Serenity Prayer, print it out, put it everywhere. Because when those kids are challenging, this is a great tool to use. Hi, Lonnie. Talk about a shamanic queen. She is a goddess. This woman, nothing stops her, and she's always striving to go higher. I love you with all my heart. Happy to see you here today. I love seeing you shine. Keep shining your own light, beautiful soul. And I send you love. You're such a wonderful friend. as a medium, I also specialize in working with individuals who passed over on the other side. And I also try to give you details, evidence, specifics, so you too can have an opportunity to speak with your departed loved ones and see where they're at on their beautiful journey. And I'm here, honestly, here. Much love to you all to help you uncover your own possibilities and reach your highest divine potential. Hey guys, go over to my website, www.raineyday.com, and sign up for my newsletter for more exclusive spiritual guidance. This last week, I sent out some information on some experiments, energy experiments. I got to grab it, that I just did. Holy Schmidt. It not only, hi, Sandra, good morning. I love you, sending you so much love and healing. And here's a warm, cozy blanket with a hug. I love you. Hi, good morning, Ron. Snuck up on you also, right? Good to see you. Thank you for your beautiful little thoughtful gift last week from my heart. It really means a lot. Thank you. So if you hop over to my Instagram, all my social media is at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. Head over to my Instagram page, and you're going to find information about this book, E Squared by Pam Grout. I did an experiment, I think it was a couple years ago, where it's called The Dude Abides. Remember the Big Lebowski, the dude? It's kind of based on that. The thoughts, I know, who would base a book or an experiment, an energy experiment on the dude? But it's 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments that prove that your thoughts create reality. And not only did I manifest like I think it was $1,600 or $1,900, but so many other incredible blessings. And I list them and I talk about them. And so I thought, you know what? She just came out with another book. Oh, I don't have it. E3. Which kind of goes back through it and adds some additional stuff. I'm just in it. So one of the beautiful experiments, energy experiments that really have proved that your thoughts create reality is the 101 Dalmatians principle. I love it. And it's where you prove that we are all interconnected with everyone and everything through this invisible field. And I really am seeing it more and more. It just, like Ron will understand this. UFO of God by Chris Bledsoe changed my life. Let me know that I'm not alone, that some of the experience this beautiful soul has experienced, and he's making it repeatable at will, has changed my life. UFO of God by Chris Bledsoe. Where was I going with this? Oh, the interconnectedness, the quantum entanglement, the non-locality, this invisible field of intelligence and energy really is there, and it works. So what this is you think of, you gave it 24 hours and you think of people that you want to connect with you. So my Aunt Linda and I call each other every day, normally in the morning or later in the evening, never kind of during the midday because we're all doing our own stuff. I'm on fire today. This is Coffee with a Psychic. Welcome, Dusty Rose. New heavy-duty wall washing sprayer is missing. What is going on? Well, give me some time and let's. It's not coming back, is what I was just told. We'll get back to that. I swear, when so much energy and spirit is communicating with me from every dimension, space, and time, I'm all over the place. Please forgive me. It's just, I blame it on spirit. So I said, this was like at about 11 o'clock when I started this. I want my Aunt Linda to call me earlier rather than later. I would love to hear from her. I've got some news to tell her. And then I also thought of an old friend that we had a falling out, and I just send it love. Maybe I had some part in it. I'm sure I did, but the way it went down and our separation and departure was really hurtful and sudden, in my opinion. And I just always send her love and grace and just wish her the best. And I wish this person to call me or get in contact with me some way. I really miss her. I love her heart. And we've had many past lives together. Maybe this is part of that past life. Maybe I should go into that and figure out why there was a split. As I digress. So I put that out there. And then I went to when it came into my office, left the family room, came into my office. And I was looking for a journal. I have a stack of journals like this that I've never used. And I literally just grabbed one. And as I grabbed one, girl, you have greatness in your bones. And I'm like, this is cool. Where did I get this? Where did I buy this? And I open it up, and there's this beautiful Shannon Cohen, and it talks about forgiveness and love every day. It's just this beautiful little saying. And then I open it up. Girl, guy, friend, almost shirt, my pants. I almost poop emoji'd right then and there. It was given to me by that special friend. Coincidence? Maybe. I think not, because spirit doesn't play with me. Spirit doesn't F around with me. They're always, sometimes they play with me, but it's not like we're going to psych you out. I really believe that that experiment worked. And so I said, thank you. And I sent it out there when the right timing is, because it's never our timing. It's always divine timing. Excuse me. When the right timing is, that connection might be brought back together. So that's that. Go get the book. Don't download it on your Kindle, because you'll just let it sit. You need a tangible book that you can highlight, write in, earmark. Tangible books. Sometimes this electronic era is not very good for the soul. So go over, sign up for my newsletter. A lot of cool things. You can also book a life-changing, session with me, rainyday.com. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, share it so you don't miss a thing. I'm proud to announce that I've also added an energy exchange tip jar. And if you're so inclined, it's at paypal.me.com/rainyday psychic. You can also email me pictures of your departed loved ones and fur babies on the other side. Hello at rainyday.com. Don't forget, though, you agreed to let me put them on the internet. And I have a very special guest coming on in about 15 minutes. We're going to do a live reading so you can see what it feels like. Hello, Chris. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful angel, beautiful soul. Ron, you are not alone. Can't put that book down. Honey, I love you so much. I'm reading that book for a second time. It just was so impactful. Go outside and see what you can see. Oh, and bring a digital camera. The iPhones, for some reason, are not capturing them, I guess, so easily. So just have that digital camera ready and extra batteries, because I have found that for some reason, spirit sucks my batteries dry. Also, I have a residency now at the Realms Within. The details will be in this description. So if you're in the Las Vegas area, you can book an in-person reading with me and take a psychic, medium, and intuitive spiritual class and workshop. I have, if you go over again to my social media, I'm going to be doing intuitive artwork, which is really a new modality for me. I'm doing soul coaching. I was in a Denise Lynn class. See, I'm always elevating myself. And we're going to be doing aura photos and just a really specialized soul reading. I'm so excited for that. I also have monthly psychic mediumship development classes. Okay, enough about me. Here's your spiritual guidance for September 8th, 2023. This truly might be the guidance you're looking for. And if it resonates, yay. If it doesn't, throw that poop emoji away. No woo-woo fluff or bullshit here. Pure divination. Spirit tells me like it is. Sometimes it's painful when it hits and you're like, wait, that hurts. But sometimes when it hurts, good morning, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. Sometimes when it hurts, it means that's your message. And you need to get out of your ego and go up into your higher self and say, wow, why did this hurt so much? Why did this hit home? Why did I not want to hear this? And spirit always tells me what you are ready for. It is not meant to hurt, it is meant to elevate. In today's reading, let's explore the best possible plan for your future that you want to create. So September, a lot of astrological events. We already passed the sun, Virgo conjunct Mercury in Virgo, whatever that means. I was just told that's what it is. And if you're not doing it, you need to start doing it. It's the 8th. This happened on the 6th. Excuse me. The energy is still there. Brainstorm new and important ideas that can advance your future. Now, spirit doesn't want you reaching too far into the future, because if you do, you're going to miss those present moments. You have to be present to hear those subtle energies that are all around you, 360 degrees, like a big bubble of spirit, of communication, of universal energies, universal intelligence. So you got to kind of start planning for the future. September 4th is the beautiful new moon in Virgo. Great time to plant those seeds, those brainstormed ideas, plant them, and then on the full moon, it will be illuminated. It's an ideal time to come up with those long-lasting self-improvements and develop new routines that help you manifest magic. Right? Where'd it go? Where did E squared? Oh, I threw it over there. E squared. Right? Manifest magic and miracles. It's true. It works. I can't wait to dive in more and do some more experiments, revisit that all over again. September 15th, Mercury goes direct in Virgo. Please don't fear the grade. It's the Mercury retrograde, that horrible word, which I don't think it's horrible. I think it just heightens my energy and helps me get out of my own way. Time to take back your power, take back your life, and get the Vrit to work, right? Because, hello, Marianne Barr. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Dusty, thank you for that heart. I have a favor. Please head over to my TikTok at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. Please follow me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. Tell your friends. I don't care if you ever see it again. I'm just trying to get there so I can go live and do some magical things over on TikTok too. September 22nd, the sun enters Libra, first day of autumn. I can always already tell because when I turn on the water, usually I'm in Las Vegas. It's warm. The water's warm, even the cold water. The water's not so warm. It's not taking so long to get cool. Fall is coming. I noticed that it's starting to get dark earlier. Light and dark right now are equal over the next 4 months, which means there's a need to balance your inner light and quit being fearful. Honestly, fear is perceived and imagined. It's not real. Most of the time, it's not real. If you take that leap of faith, because hope is not a plan, hope is like a vision board. I want that purple Porsche and I want that 5-carat diamond ring. Really, girl? Really, bitch? I'm feisty today. So let your own light be your guide. The 29th, full moon in Aries. Yes, Aries is that fiery, strong, feisty, sometimes moving through a brick wall without even knowing it hurt. It's time to embrace that pioneering spirit. If it's never been done and people tell you, well, that's never been done, you can't do that. Oh, the double in stereo. Embrace that pioneering spirit and literally take control of your own destiny. And like I said earlier, let your own light shine bright like the Luxor light up into space. Let your own light be your guide. September 30th, Mercury in Virgo, trine. I don't even know what trine means. Uranus and Taurus. I sit down and I write down these astrological events and the date, and I sit in my psychomantium room in front of this mirror and I get these downloads. So I don't even know what trine means, but they tell me. And I just trust it. Use this last day to set your intention. Intention is your roadmap to the universe, telling them what your heart's dreams and desires are, what your goals are, and they will act in kind. They will come up. Free will, people. It's the last day to set your intention through the end of 2023 to think about the future. 2024 is going to be very rocky, probably 62 years. It's going to be, in my opinion, and for me personally, probably one of the most rockiest human experiences we will ever go through. And mark my words, right, Ron? Something very significant, energetic shifts and other things are going to occur around Easter of 2024. So let's see how that plays out. But this Mercury in Virgo, trine Uranus in Taurus, that sounds really nasty. It sounds like someone's porn name, like the introduction to a pole dancer. God bless you all, because you do. I wish I had that body to rock. Not judging. I love you all. But you really got to work on manifesting those dreams and desires. And some of these books that I tell you really will help you bring stuff out of thin air. I've proven it. Don't believe me, try it yourself. Excuse me, why are you doing this? Since the rain here, I guess we have a lot of stuff floating in the air. I don't even know. So with the new moon in Virgo arriving on the 14th, this energy is really encouraging each and every one of us to go back to those simple things in life. We complicate our own life. There really are cosmic blessings and transitions. That's what this whole week is about. That's this astrological energy, cosmic blessings and transitions. Yes, there really is. And you're going to know that silver lining. But in order to get there, simplify your life because things are changing. Money's going to get tighter. We're in a fight or flight response. Yes. And did you forget? That's really your human mind and not within your soul's highest and greatest good. Did you forget? I still have to remind myself, even though I've been this way my whole life, I still am going through a human existence. And I have to keep believing in the synchronicity that the universe is telling me that I'm getting warmer when I follow my yellow brick road. Yes, things are changing. We are knee deep into September's Mercury retrograde, where the mention of the word causes our essence to quiver, right? But Nami, don't fear the retrograde. Hello, McFly. Don't fear the retrograde because here's where those cosmic blessings come in. There's never been a greater times for miracles, for you to become your own full-time gig. You know, those little side gigs? Yes. This Jupiter retrograde energy is one of those spiritual reflections to include your benefits, dreams, goals, and stepping into your power through this ascension we're feeling. Did you know that the ascension process is believed to have several defined stages? Somewhat of an initiation that helps us not in our soul life, but to navigate this gravity, this being tied to the earth. The first, second, and third initiations are gaining mastery over our physical, emotional, and mental bodies. Mastery. Wendy, I'm going to Egypt. That time next year. Oh my gosh. So even Ron will understand this. In this book, UFO of God, during that time, it's when Sirius lines up physically, like if you're looking at the Sphinx and the pyramid spheres lines, Sirius, I think it's Sirius lines up with those, and that's the start of the ascension. Very interesting. I want evidence, but I'm starting to see more and more evidence. So whatever you believe, it might be the perfect time for you to be there, my darling. Check out my recent blog on my website where I do discuss the coming ascension. I have these people, departed loved ones coming in. Guys, wait a minute. Just hang back. Take your cigarette somewhere else. Somebody whose grandfather loves to smoke is here. Kind of step back. Can't stand those cig of weed. You might have smoked some weed in your time too. A huge shift is going to occur Easter 2024. Are you ready? So I am waiting for my beautiful friend Chris to come in. If you have a question, please post it here. I'd be happy to answer it. So let's go back to the missing washing sprayer. Girl, that is gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It feels like it's someone in your neighborhood. It feels like it's someone in about a 2 radius block, walking by, driving by, saw it, saw nobody around, thought, oh, I'm going to make that mine. People, I swear to goodness, it's not coming back. It doesn't, it feels like you may know or have some kind of a relationship with this person. It's a man, it's a younger man. It feels like they wear what are those? It's like a t-shirt without sleeves. It feels like his head is kind of shaved pretty close. He's got stubbles on his head. White guy, might be of Hispanic descent, kind of half and half. God bless him. I'm sending him love and grace. He feels like he wears pants that are way too long for him. Don't you hate that? It's like, isn't that uncomfortable? Dude, pull up your pants. And I can see his boxers. He definitely has white and light blue boxers. He feels like he's kind of gangsta. He thinks he's gangsta. The kid's gonna go to jail and just be totally put in his place. Lots of lessons are coming his way. So let go, let God, give it away with grace and love. My darling Dusty, does this feel beautiful, Dusty Rose? Does this sound familiar? Does this resonate? Very interesting. Hi, Laura. Laura, would you quit worrying about the job? Because can I tell you, the more you worry, the more you focus on, am I going to get it? Is it coming? The more you push it away, and the longer and further away it gets. I want you to just be in the knowing. I've got this job. If it's for your highest and greatest good, and you told me you did not win your case yesterday, remember I never remember anything that I tell people, my clients, but remember we discussed that it's not going to be as what you think. There are some things that are going to be coming your way from that, but that doesn't define who you are. That doesn't, I feel like you're totally let down. Quit, stop. Everything is working for your greatest and highest good. The worry, the looping in your mind is pushing it further away. So stop it. We will get back to that in a minute. I would like everybody to welcome Chris. Hi, baby girl. Hi, beautiful angel. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hi, lovely. Hi. I cannot hear you, Angel. So if you could turn it on, I cannot hear you. Can't hear you. So take a minute. I'm going to bring up your pictures. This is our friend, Chris. Let's all welcome Chris with loving, great arms. And yes, Laura, you will get that job if you stop hyper focusing on it. I want you to just know it's already happening. Imagine yourself walking in the building, going to get your where they teach you stuff, where they give you your uniforms, where they tell you everything. Stop it, girls. Stop it. Where you're already filling out the paperwork. Stop it. Get out of your own head. Hi, Chris. Can we hear you now? No, I can't hear you. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. It says that, yeah, your sound is off, my darling. And if you have to go out and come back in, no worries. Just keep working on that. So as you get that, I'm going to do some of my predictions. Let me text. You have everything. I have everything you need. I just need you to turn on your sound. Just a reminder, this is a no political zone, people. No political zone. Let's see here, gallery. Okay, no political zone, Dusty Rose. Kind of feels right. Had the spray in my closet. My house cleaner brought her son on the day to help her. Could very well be. They may have come back in. Dusty, I'm so sorry. I don't understand why someone would do that. But this is one of those things where confrontation isn't going to make things better. It's going to cause a greater divide. I so apologize. Maybe if it's that expensive, maybe turn it in to the, fill out a police report, turn it into your insurance. If you want to text Chris, you're more than welcome. Why don't you, instead of texting, why don't you just post them here? If you feel that, now I can't even see you, sweet love. Hello, Eric. How are you? Welcome. Take back your power, Angel. Take back your power. Fear is only going to cause more issues. So 2023 and beyond premonitions. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Well, how about this? I will read you in a few minutes. And if you have any questions, you can post them here. And also, I just want you to say yes or no when I ask you, does this resonate? Because if I'm going down the wrong yellow brick road, it might be for someone else. When I have so many people in, sometimes the signals get a little cross. So the dollar is going to continue to decline. And weirdly enough, the peso is going to rise and just be bad news for the United States, to be determined. Wow. I save every $5 and $10 bill that I get. And before you know it, you're going to have all this cash. Cash is king. More electronic vehicles are going to have issues with the battery life, especially in the areas where it's hot. So that's going to be an issue. Hi, Tanita. Hey, yeah, I love you already. I love that you're embracing your differentness. Yes. Hello, welcome. Orthopedic healing. No, okay. I'll get to your dogs because I know they're your babies and you love them deeply. Let's do that right now. Faith and Lola. For me, Faith feels like she's the queen of the house. I feel like her teeth, her back teeth especially, are going to start causing her issues, and it's going to cause her eyes to water. You're going to think, oh my goodness, she has an eye infection, when really it's her teeth causing this goop. And it's also going to affect her ears if you know that, if that makes sense to you. No, honey, this is just their natural progression of declining. They're getting older, just like everybody else. And we want our fur babies to stay with us forever. But unfortunately, it's just their existence on this earthly plane. It's just what spirit is telling me is part of their growth and their existence and their experience. So what I would do is I would check into giving them some type of supplement that will help with that bone density. You know, I'm not a medical doctor, but they're also showing me gabapentin might help. So ask your veterinarian, because animals they can't really express pain and discomfort. We see it in their actions in their everyday life. And I feel like sometimes Faith just kind of just sits there. They may need some intervention. So Britney Spears, oh guys, pray for Britney Spears. She is a product of her upbringing and she has mental illness. Hi, Chris. I've tried everything to resolve it and I can't figure it out. Can I text you questions? I would prefer if you post them here. It just makes it easier so I'm not going back and forth. Try what I said. I think that's going to help. Maybe a little bit of olive oil in their food. Other than that, there's really not much more. It's just their aging process, and it's kind of that serenity prayer. Go to my website and download the serenity prayer. It's God grant me the serenity. And when I say God, y'all know that's just that divine creator. Everybody understands what God means, so that's why I say it. It's not a religious connotation. It's a belief system for me, belief. And I believe it's the divine creator. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Ron, that is for you, the ending. It has to do with relationships, the wisdom to know the difference. Love is getting in the way and not, excuse me, allowing you to see the forest through the trees, to see the reality, the truth of the situation. And I know there's other beings of light in there that you love so deeply that it's getting in the way of you actually seeing the truth and the reality. Because you're losing sight of your own truth because you're allowing not just the voice outside of you, but your heart, your human heart, not your soul heart. See the difference? The voice outside of our soul to rule our thoughts. There will be clarity on this situation. And that's that praying the wisdom to know the difference. Britney Spears continues her mental slide, which is going to conclude in the next 2 months. I see a total mental breakdown, and hospitalization will occur. And I really feel bad for this beautiful soul. Hey, Wendy, you have my number. Can you text me the picture of your dog? Thank you. I'm a visual psychic. I'm not going to put it out on the internet. I'm a visual psychic. It helps me to see. I don't need it, but it just really, for me, it's how I work. It just really helps me hone in and really dive deep and go from the inside out. It's the economy, people. Yes. Credit card debt is going to be at an all-time high, and it's going to cause huge catastrophic issues. It is worse than the 2008 housing market bubble catastrophe. I see more bankruptcies coming in early 2024, and here's why. April of 2024 is going to be a huge sobering month, and it's being prepared, not scared. We have 4 more months into this year, and it all has to do with taxes. April is usually when people get their taxes done. They wait till the last minute because why do we want to give the government our money? Let it work for us, right? That's just my own, do what resonates. I'm not telling you what to do. They did not, people are not anticipating the new tax laws that are coming. I haven't even looked at them. I feel them. We're going to be like, what the F? WTI? A significant amount of US citizens, middle class, lower class citizens, are going to have to pay taxes that you are not financially prepared to pay. So be prepared, start looking at it and start putting money aside, because your tax person, we're going to get mad at them. It's not their fault. It's the tax laws that have been implemented by these recent congressional. I'm not even, this is a no political zone, but that bill has really caused some huge ripple effects. It just has. And I'm not saying one side or the other side. They're all bad. They're all, in my opinion, just dysfunctional. Cyber attacks on government sites are going to come to light as our government cannot hide it anymore. They're hiding it. We don't know what's happening, but there's going to be a huge, serious glitch that's going to take down an important network. Maybe like Social Security payouts, just saying. People on fixed incomes are going to be affected by this. I'm not sure that's what it is. I was kind of shown something like that. I'm still working through that, asking Spirit, show me more. And here's your metaphysical key. I need to grab a key. Hold on, stand by. Schmello. So I have a key that I keep around where I visibly can see it, because Spirit is showing me little keys, little subtle keys, so I can go in there and unlock that door and see, okay, what are you trying to show me? So here's your key. When you see the key, it means that this is your metaphysical guidance. I want you, where was I going with this? Tell me more. Okay, so when I work with Spirit, I get out of my fear. I get out of my ego, and I've named my ego. Ego is a sentient being like the earth. Ego is also like a spirit guide, believe it or not. It keeps us safe in times of trouble. It shows us that fear, but there are times where it takes over and we allow it to take over what is for our highest good. It paralyzes us. So I want you to name your ego. Mine is Bob. I always tease everybody, it's not Robert, or sometimes I do want to call it Dick. I don't know. Why do people call people that are Robert Dick? Don't know where that comes from, but it's true. I put my ego in the closet or in a box and I close the lid, and I thank my ego for protecting me and working for my highest good. But there's times when we need it to step out of the way, because when your ego is in the way, Laura, it brings up that fear where you can't see the reality of the situation. So name your ego, and I want you to ask your soul, please show me when my ego is in the way of my highest good, because sometimes we don't recognize that within us because we're so in our human mind. We're not in our higher self, which is about a foot above our crown chakra. We're not living a soul-led life. We're living it through our human minds, which will put you up every time. So get out of that soul mind. And even if you have to put your hands like this and say, okay, ego, okay, Bob, whatever you're going to call your ego, it's time for you to step out of the way and go into the closet. Thank you for protecting me when it's needed, but I now let go, let God. And then that allows you to see things very clearly. Laura, name your ego. It is getting in the way of your highest and greatest good, and you're living out of fear. When you live out of fear, you bring that shit to you tenfold, 10 times over. We don't want that anymore, right? Begin each day with a grateful heart. Raise your vibration, find gratitude, and bring that into your mind, body, and spirit. Keep your energy close so you can feel those subtle little spirit coming through and trying to guide you down your yellow brick road, because, Laura, you're being carried away by flying monkeys. I'm going to leave you with that. Dusty Rose, praying and sending out positive energy to Brittany's soul. Brittany's soul really is beautiful, and it's been destroyed by humans and mainly her parents. So thank you, everybody. Send her love. Yes, Tanita, ask a question. I will try to get to it. Okay. Gas prices are even going to be at their all-time high. This is a no political zone. I'm literally going to change my political affiliation because I can't stand either one of them and become an independent. But I do know that my money went further during the last administration. Do I like that person as a person? No, I can't. I despise who he is and who he represents. But I know that my life financially was much better. And right now it feels like it's not so great. And I keep hoping, because I do want the United States to succeed. We all do. And I want it to succeed. But OPEC, Saudi Arabia, is going to slow down production on purpose in conjunction with China speaking to them and Russia. They're trying to choke us out. They're trying to have us deplete those reserves. OPEC is going to slow production. The US is going to spend trillions trying to bridge the gap, which means when the United States pays, we all pay for that expense down the road. Damn it. So we want to send that light. We don't want that to happen. We just don't want that to happen. Cyber attacks on government sites, I've already talked about that. Travel will continue to be impacted by many factors, and it's not just the weather. And I wrote this 2 days ago before we saw, I think it was United Airlines or one of those, have an electronic glitch in their system that's going to get more and more because of cyber attacks, but they're not telling us that's what it is because they don't want to impress fear on us. So, Chris, I can't resolve the problem. Please tell me about the orthopedic health of my dogs. We are planning a trip to England and Scotland next year, and I don't feel that I should go because of them. No, I don't agree. My love, go. If they pass away without you, it was meant to be. They're older, my darling. They're just getting old. There's nothing we can do to stop the aging process. It's what we all agreed as beings when we came to this planet, when we asked to be born in this space and time. My darling, you need to go. Fear, you're going to bring it to you. Don't expedite it. Allow it to happen. It's a natural. I'm sorry, baby. I know. I can't even look at bulldogs anymore because I lost my bulldog, George, who was an asshole, but he was my asshole. I've never cremated animals. I was raised on a ranch and a farm, and you just didn't do that. You didn't keep their ashes. But guess what? I did that with George. George and I have a soul connection. My darling Chris, you have a soul connection to these beautiful beings. They are in their last stages of life. Lola and Faith. And Faith will probably go first. Have faith that everything is working to their greatest good. And by keeping them here is kind of cruel. And it's not done out of purposefully. Please don't take it that way. It's all done out of love and compassion. And Spirit wants you to go have fun. Next year is a great time for you guys to travel. You really need to get out of what's happening right now because you're overwhelmed with aging. You're overwhelmed with planning for the future. You're overwhelmed. And this is going to take you out of that overwhelming feeling. Can I tell you, it's going to breathe fresh, beautiful life force energy in not only into you, but your husband as well. So embrace this beautiful trip. And you know what? Don't continually think about them. Don't drag that baggage with you. Just let go, let God. And we as women have been taught that we just can't do that. We can handle everything. But this is one of those things that is in that divine creator's hands. And they will always be around you and they will always bring you joy. They just won't be here on the physical plane. And that's not to say they're going to pass while you're gone, but they're starting to prepare, my darling. And you know that, or you wouldn't be so fearful. Does that resonate with you? Please put just yes or no. Hi, Lulu. Deceased fiance will forgive me if I were to ever date again. We both said we were done dating if one passes on. Oh, Lulu, yes. Give me a minute. Tanita. Oh, Tanita. Okay. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful Friday. Thank you for joining. Oh, Tanita and Lula, give me a minute. Let me continue on. I'm trying not to go way over this time. I just have so much information that comes in from Spirit. It's crazy. There's going to be a strong solar flare on or around November 4th. It's like a rubber band that snaps when it's twisted too far. You know how that feels. And that's going to cause major electronical issues. It's going to cause issues with the electronics on airplanes. And our grid is going to be affected. And it might be a good idea to stay indoors around November 4th. And if you have any electronics that you really cherish, like I'm going to go, I'm going to shield. I don't even know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to shield some of my, because my computer, I'm tied to it. I love it. It's like a third arm for me. So just protect those things that are important to you. Russia is going to assassinate Zelensky. It's going to happen. It's happened. They've tried more times than what we've heard on the news, and I don't watch the news because the news is just too much, too biased, and they're only feeding us what they want us to hear. There's a reason why we're hearing about aliens all over the place. Things that make you go, because this is coffee. My name is Rainy Day. You can find me at www.rainyday.com. Book a life-changing session with me. I do have one more appointment left on Sunday. It's $20 for 20 minutes. It's called Second Sundays with Rainey. To pull back the veil on all of your questions. I have one more left. I think it's 2:00, 20 minutes for $20, and you can book that. And I do that special every month. If you're in the Las Vegas area and you want an in-person reading, I do them every first Friday, 20 minutes for $20. And believe it or not, people book an hour with me. 40 minutes in, I'm like picking my nose going, I don't have much more, right, Laura? I don't have much more to tell you. So much information comes through. So don't worry that 20 minutes won't be enough time. It absolutely will be. You know, I've always been shown that Vladimir Putin, Russia's awful leader, he's really not their leader. It's not what a majority of the Russians think. He's going to be assassinated by his own cabinet members. And again, I'm still seeing mid-2024. And that's one soul that needs to go up to the creator, because the creator has a few things to say. But it's all, believe it or not, for our highest good. I'm going to leave you with this, with our astrological, what's happening, what I see. Why do you think we're hearing so much about UFOs? Or as the government likes to call them, UAPs? Why do you think that is? Why are we hearing about them, even in the mainstream media and Congress? McFly, I want y'all to start kind of putting it out there to notice it, and then ask your own questions of spirit. And whatever you feel, your gut, your solar plexus, your sight, here's your key. Your psychic GPS is your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button. It's your gut check. How many times have you not listened to your gut and said, son of a bitch, I knew better? Yeah. Right? So listen to your gut. Ask those questions. So Elton John, and this kills me, he is going to pass in 2024. He is I listen to him all the time. Benny and the Jets. Just saying. I was listening to that the other night while I was up looking for orbs. UFO of God, right? I guess I'm gonna have to, what did Spock do? I don't even know what Spock did. Spock, live long and prosper. That's what I feel like I'm doing now. It's crazy. The iconic Diana Ross, which I grew up with Motown. Oh, she was a big part of my childhood, is going to pass. And I've started to play not just Diana Ross songs, the early Diana Ross and the Supremes, baby, right? Ain't no mountain high enough. When I feel down, I change my energy by playing that. Sometimes in the morning when I don't want to get out of bed and I don't want to work, I play that. And it's like, okay, let's go. I got this day. Let's conquer it. I'm going to kick ass. This is one that I'm not so sure of, but I just keep feeling him and I keep seeing him everywhere. John Travolta, that beautiful, graceful, loving soul. And I don't care about his religious views. He really is a kind, beautiful light. And it just makes me very, very sad. Bam Margera from Jackass. I used to watch Jackass with my kids. Oh my God, I don't know, but he's from the Jackass fame. He's going to die second quarter of 2024. Everybody sees it coming. It's literally like those crash test dummies. He's in the passenger seat that are going to go crash test a Ford Bronco. Just saying. Spirit showing me the Ford Bronco Ford's going to sue me for this. I'm not saying this is going to happen. Legal guides are like, no, Rainey, don't say that, but I'm not going to say much more, but crash test dummies, you all can put it together. And he's going to crash, and that's going to be the end. I literally feel his head snapping back, and it done that quickly. Neck's broken, lights out. Whoopi Goldberg is going to pass the third quarter of 2024 due to COVID complications. And I feel, I don't know this, I don't know much about Whoopi Goldberg. I loved her in Ghost, that's all I know. I don't watch, I know she's on The View. I don't watch those kinds of shows. I just don't watch that stuff. Um, I feel like her lungs are just filled with soot, which tells me she was a smoker. I don't know if she still does, but oh lordy, 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 has to do with smoking. I also see the Pope, I think it's Benedict, the Ben, who I think really came into this with pure intentions, and because of all of the red tape, has not been able to do some of the things that he's wanted to do, will be passing. I also see that it's going to come out that Bill Clinton, which I met him, and believe it or not, he's not attractive at all, but when he walks around, there's this energy, and it's like every head turns, even though they may not know who he is. He's just magnetic. Yes, he is diagnosed, I believe he already has dementia. Hillary is known for some time and ultimately passed from it mid-2025, and they're keeping it hidden. It's very sad, because if he came out with that, like Ronald Reagan's wife told about that, a lot more stuff, or he may have even have, thank you, he doesn't have dementia, Alzheimer's. A lot of strides have been made because it's been made public by people who are of stature, celebrity stature. If he were to come out with that, there would be so much more money put towards this, and they would find not necessarily cures, but interventions to help with that. Stephen King will be passing, Carly Simon, Mr. Las Vegas, Wayne Newton, Christopher Walken. I love Christopher. Who doesn't love the Walken, right? Barry Manilow. Oh, poor Barry. Oh, no more facelifts for you, buddy. Joe Namath. Yeah, back in the day, Joe Namath. Geraldo Rivera, which surprised me. That just came out of the blue. Usually when a celebrity is going to pass, I see them everywhere, and I don't know why. But that just came out of the blue. That came out of the mirror. I saw his face in my psychomantium mirror. And Joe Pesci. Okay, Chris, yes, downsizing as much as you're going to hate it, because this is your home. This really feels like a home. This feels like my forever after, but financially you can't keep up with it. And can I tell you, it's just extra weight on your shoulders, and downsizing is going to be difficult for you guys, because you've grown to love this space. You've poured your love into this space, but can I tell you, it's not for your highest and greatest good. That literally, this is the truth. You can live, I've lived, and I'm not saying to do this, the downsize is not going to be so significant, because you're going to make money off of this house. But again, selling a home right now, you might want to think twice about it. The interest rates are going to go up. People are going to buy this, but where you're going to go, I want you to just really think it out and be prepared where you're going to go, how much it's going to cost you. And I'm not a financial professional, so always check with your professionals, but where you're going to go. This might not be the time to do it, but in the near future, I see it would take a lot of weight off of your shoulders, and you'd be able to do some of the things you really wanted to do without this financial burden. Make sense? Yes or no? Michelle, the Signs of Tarot. Oh my gosh, go to the signsoftarot.com. You want to know a fantastic, the greatest tarot reader in the world, Michelle Tell from the Signs of Tarot. She tells it like it is. She said, I mean, she is the greatest. Wendy, our friend, mutual friend Wendy, we got to have lunch with Wendy or dinner, girl. We got to get together. So much to tell you. Said that your reading was amazing, and it's exactly what I told her, and you were spot on. So you want a reading? Book with Michelle Tell, the Signs of Tarot, the greatest reader of all times. Let's see. Tanea, no, you did not miss your reading, Tanita. What was his first name? Can you drop it in for me, please? You did not miss it. Drop his first name in and we'll connect. So I want to share an important belief that I have had and how it relates to the Wizard of Oz. And Michelle will understand this. I love quotes from Glenda the Good Witch. I printed this out and posted it in my car. You are capable of more than you know, Glenda the Good Witch. Finding your own yellow brick road is your solar plexus. It's your psychic GPS. When that chakra is clear, you will always be on your yellow brick road. You will always find your way home. My promise to you, and this is a short story of Dorothy's path to Kansas. that you can do this without me or anyone else. It's always good to have someone to give you confirmation, like Michelle Tell from the Signs of Tarot. Book her. You will not be disappointed. We're just here to guide you and kind of get you back on your yellow brick road. And I want you to always have discernment with any type of divination and only take what resonates, throw the rest away. Free will, beautiful souls, beautiful soul family. The master, in quotes, does not help the student in any way, since helping would actually be hindering. And what do I mean by that? Let's get back to Dorothy. You know, when Dorothy left Munchkinland to find the wizard who would show her the way home, now see, she's putting her faith in the wizard. As she took off on her journey following that yellow brick road, Dorothy put her full faith and trust in the wizard to get her back home, right? Following me with me so far? Now, Toto is Dorothy's spirit animal and revealed to Dorothy by pulling the curtain back. Remember, Toto's the one that grabbed the curtain and pulled it back. He pulled the curtain back on the wizard that he was in fact a fraud, right? And remember when that hot air balloon that it was piloted by the wizard, who was not really the wizard, took off without Dorothy? Even he barfed out that he had no idea how this worked, this magical balloon, as he waved goodbye, folks, goodbye, goodbye. Now, the true ascended master, Glenda the Good Witch, never throughout the entire movie tells Dorothy the answers to what Dorothy sought out, what she sought. Instead, set Dorothy out on a path of growing and a path of knowing, giving her her power back in her own ascension, in her own enlightenment. Do you see it now? Do you see it now? Because this is Coffee with a Psychic. And yes, my name is Rainy Day, www.rainyday.com. Do you see it now? Do you see it now? Dorothy learns through these tough lessons. She stops allowing others to control her life. She stops putting her faith in others, the wizard, to get her home. She discovers her own power, her own inner spark, and her own light. And she shines her light bright to this day. Your dreams and desires are really an inward journey, Laura, not an outward one. What happens outwardly should not affect what's inside. Your true self resides deep within. So, my beautiful soul family, find your own yellow brick road. And as always, you know I love quotes, and this one hits home this month. You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it for yourself. And you're thinking, God damn it, Rainey. Glenda the Good Witch. So Tanita, I hear, damn it, of course. Knock it off, stop it. Really? You can find love again. It's just going to be a different love. Even though I set the goalpost so high, doesn't mean that you can't find love. Get out of your own way. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. And I feel like this being, can you drop just his first name in, please, for me, Tanita? Drop his first name. There's more information coming through. I just want to make sure that this is the right person. This is the same person to give you that evidence and that guidance from this beautiful soul who loves you. And soulmates are thrown around so much. This wasn't a soulmate. I don't think you're going to find your soulmate, but you're going to find one pretty damn close, and he was it. But there's also another one that's just going to be just as great, but in different ways, that comes into your life for exactly what you need at this time and space. Yes, I feel like you guys were a true mirror of each other, that yin and that yang. There is love out there to be found. Okay, the overall message for this upcoming week is slow down and plan. This is a space of transitions. This is a space of cosmic blessings. But if you don't slow down, get out of your own way, put your ego in the closet, Bob, Dick, you're not going to see it. Keep your eye on the prize and don't reach too far into the future. It's right, not far out. Self-care and prioritizing your health. Because if your health isn't good, what the hell does a new job mean? Just saying. Bring clarity into your life by slowing down. Slow down, slow down. Ricardo. it feels as though you guys did everything together. That was a good thing, but here's some little bit of an interdependence. He wants you to be not dependent on the next person that comes into your life. He wants you to have your time together, but my darling angel, there's a whole life, and don't be afraid to go out there and be. I love being by myself. I'm a social person, but more as I get to know the meaning of life and my life's purpose, self-care and time alone really allows me to become fully integrated into who I was meant to be. Does that resonate with you, my darling? I'm going to have more come through as we go through. Aries. Ooh, there's a lot of love there for you. It was almost like he wasn't your father, but he felt like he was like that father figure, that father type that gave you guidance and direction. He was always spot on. Is that fair? Drop yes or no in the chat. Quit hitting enter and sit on your hands, Aries. Where are you really spending your money? Do you really know? You really quit being afraid of it. Look at your finance. Get your finances back in order on a realistic trajectory. Quit going to Starbucks. Make your own coffee. That money is adding up. You're in a prime position to examine those finances and see what some of the issues are, what you're really doing, and establish a healthier relationship with that money. Carpe diem, bitch. I say that because I'm an Aries, because I'm very strong, and Aries are sometimes, we're like that ram, we're going to go forward and we're not going to, yeah, that wall hurt. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to jump over the wall and continue. Right? Sometimes we don't need to do that. Sometimes we just need to put our back against the wall and seize the day. Carpe diem. Seize the day to plow through those financial problems that might come your way. Stop spending like there's no tomorrow, as the cosmos are guiding you toward a better alignment, towards something different. And you're not hearing it because you're too afraid. Get out. What you fear, you bring to you. Look at those finances. Stop. Take inspired action. As you really have all the answers of spirit, ask them. If you don't know, because you do have all the answers, here's your key. Here's your spiritual key. Oh, I love this key. I'm glad I bought this key. Here's your spiritual key. Take inspired action, keep an open mind, and explore new methods of living. Use that gut check. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Tap in and develop your intuitions, because literally, baby, all the answers are waiting. So your solar plexus really is your superpower. Make sure it's clear. Go on YouTube and do some clearing exercises. Follow that gut. Get cracking, Aries. That's for Aries, my darling. That was for Aries. So it is him. It's very important, Tanita, that you start getting out and exploring life without him, because through that exploration, he's really guiding you. And I see you, well, you like coffee or tea or something, you like to drink warm stuff, especially during the early mornings of the day. He's with you. He is with you. He is with you. He's trying to push your ass out the door. I literally feel being pushed. So the next time you feel pushed, stop, center, close your eyes. Ask Spirit, where would you have me go? And listen, he's right there. He's behind you. He's supporting you. What would you have me do? Spirit, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? That's for all of you out there. Okay, Taurus, after making those all important changes, go back to my coffee with a psychic, because we discussed this last week. Take a step back. And I want you to look at your interests long term. I don't want you to reach too far in the future. We're looking at 3 years. Look at the next 3 years. What does that look like for you, Taurus? This is the greatest time for you to expand your knowledge and shift your thinking into the energetic mindset of abundance. Try E squared, the do to bides principle from Pam Grout. 48 hours, see what you manifest. You have that ability, but you also have that ability not just to manifest abundance, money, finances, but remember, we talked about those cosmic blessings, right? Right? It helps you to shine your light brighter. Maybe you feel like you're being passed up in your career for that all important going to the next level. Maybe you're just not being seen enough. Maybe your light isn't shining bright and they're not seeing you. do this and they will see you. This is a great time for you to get that extra certification. It is so important. Try that energy experiment, the dude abides. Why don't you spend time on creating and infusing more of your own personality into your sacred space? Create like more little sacred spaces where you call home. I have little sacred spaces, not only in my home, but outside. I have a sacred garden. I have beautiful statues that when I go outside, I see, and it reminds me, it kicks me back into quit living in your mind and lead your life as a soul-led life, right? That's what this does for us. Create more little sacred spaces. I know the last 6 months, Taurus, have been emotionally challenging, but it's all due to Venus retrograde. It's almost over, and you're going to emerge more confident, comfortable, and whole in this human existence. What is it like for you, Taurus, to feel whole? I want you to sit with that thought. What would it feel like if I felt whole? Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and let it go. And then listen. Hear, sense, feel, know. What do you see? Write it down and Google everything that you saw, because spirit is answering. Only write down what resonates. Google. If you saw a white feather, Google white feather. What is the symbolic meaning of a white feather? If you saw a copper penny on the ground, heads up, Google that, and then write down what resonates. And spirit is communicating to you that way. Gone are the days of picking people who can't love you how you want to be loved. You're asking for more now. Learn the second agreement from the book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Don't take anything personally, because it's not being done at you or to you. By taking things personally, you set yourself up for McFly. Hello. Endless suffering. Nothing other people do is because of you. It's because of them. Think of that. Retrograde is a strong reminder that it's perception. It could be imagined, not real. And that's spirit science. I have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I interweave into my spiritual business. I've been this way since I've been born. And sometimes we perceive things. It's not real. Fear is the great commander of imagined perception. But when you move that fear away, it's not as fearful as you think. What's the worst thing that can happen? You go back doing what you were doing, right? Taurus, here's an affirmation for the week ahead. Some people can't meet you as deeply as you meet yourself. It isn't personal. Here's a hug for you. Here's an energetic hug for you. Lulu, give me a second. I'll try to get back to that. Chris, I wouldn't put so much cash out on buying a home, Chris. And I want you to get with a financial professional. I want you to say, I know it has to do with capital gains and tax purposes, but Spirit wants you to live out life the way you deserve to, because you guys have worked very hard. And Spirit wants you to do more traveling. Spirit wants you to get outside more. Spirit does not want you to be held back due to money. Does that resonate? Put yes or no in the chat. Gemini, your energetic word this coming week is to embrace vulnerability. I know you hate being vulnerable, but step out of the spiritual closet and open up to those closest to you about your beliefs, dreams, and desires. Girl, guy, beautiful soul family. If you believe in aliens, let them know, hey, I've had an alien encounter. And they're going to look at you like, who's this cray person? Where are you? Who are you? But those closest to you might kind of go, My dad even said, because I got a jury summons and I, registered for the jury summons. He goes, oh, they're not going to pick you because you have a weird job. I'm like, in stereo, that's his perception. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. So does that make sense to you? That's an actual experience that I had that I think you're going to have when you start telling people about your beliefs. Like the dude abides principle. People don't believe it until they actually do it. This is tangible evidence that our thoughts are energy and what we think we bring to us. Laura, what you fear, you're going to bring to you. Let go, let God. Stop it. Stop it. And if it doesn't happen, you have a job, right? What's the worst that can happen? Yes, you would love it, but if it doesn't happen, who gives a flip? you should not focus so much energy on that one thing because you're missing all of the other opportunities that might be starting to swoop by. There's your lesson. There's your key. Gemini, do your best to leave any fear of judgment behind during this period and find enjoyment in discussing life's greater mysteries. Because right now we are in a great cosmic reset. It's occurring, Gemini. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Look on Meetup. There might be a CE5 Stephen Greer group near you. Take a class to enhance your spiritual blueprint. I have a mediumship circle, a spirit guide circle. In November, I have a chelation energy healing. It's like Reiki. It's like an energy healing modality. Do something like that. Do it. Jupiter retrograde in Taurus is the perfect time to meet those who accept you for you without any prior pretense. Embrace the energy of the second agreement and look beyond those hurt feelings, because you're allowing them to hurt you because you're being hurt and you're keeping it alive in your mind. It's looping. Quit looping. Listen to the true messages that are being sent from those limitless universal intelligence energies. You never know until you try. So open, Gemini, to those divine abilities and be truly guided by spirit. And if you sign up to my newsletter, I give you a lot of spiritual development techniques. I give you some personal things that I've gone through that have proven time and time again that we are more than just this human experience. We are a soul. And Tanita, he is all around you, beautiful angel. You just have to slow down, get outside of the hurt, and listen. And I'm going to tell you something, Tanita, and I don't want anybody to say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Poo-poo, thank you so much, but they live on. I lost my daughter February 28th, and I just buried my mother August 25th. And a lot of people would be like a turtle on their back. Somebody roll me over. But because of my belief system, my faith, and my knowing through evidence, they're not gone. They're just in a different existence. And I need to quiet my mind, body, and spirit in order to hear their subtle messages, to see their subtle signs that they are all around me. Ron, Miss Purple Girl, literally just stepped right in. And she says, Daddy, Rainey told you something that you need to go back and really play over and over and over again. Clarity, she's saying clarity. She's holding up a mirror. Mirror. I don't know why are you holding up a mirror, honey? It's literally like a little hand mirror. Oh, cut those nose hairs. I don't know what that means, but she laughed and she said it would take some of the extremeness out of what we are facing. It will give you a little light. I hope that helped. Are you still here, Ron? That's so funny. Hi, Anne. Does my Uncle Steve have any messages for me? We will see. Cancer, Venus retrograde has hit home. Specifically with your self-worth and seeking validations from others. Insert the share slap Nicolas Cage and Moonstruck. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Go over to my website, www.rainey.com, and subscribe to my newsletter because I talk about this specifically. Yes. Hey, Cancer, what does your inner child need? When you were a child, you did not have those glasses that made everything look like, I don't want to be on this earth anymore. It's terrible. People are ugly. Life is hard. Well, yes, life is hard. It's meant to be hard, but you have to do some self-care in order to navigate through it. And that's why tuning into your psychic senses, you don't have to be a professional like me and licensed and blah, 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 but it helps you navigate this earth in such a beautiful way. It will be all right. And here's an energetic hug for you, Cancer. Here's a hug for you. Here's a hug for you. It's okay. Begin each day with a grateful heart. Raise your vibration. It's okay. And on YouTube, here's another spiritual metaphysical technique. Here's your key. I want you to go on YouTube, Cancer. There's an incredible spiritual science technique that you can use during this uneasy time. And Google the song Rainbow by Casey Musgraves. And the challenge is to grab a box of tissue because you're going to need it. Go into your bathroom. Yes. Sit on the toilet because that's where you're left alone, right? Right? Even if you have kids, close the door. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in, and hit play on that video. Listen. No, 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 no. You're not hearing me. Listen. Truly listen. Absorb each word into your energetic essence. Absorb it and cry. Cry. Now, crying has two things from a psychological aspect. When we feel like we have to cry, that means we're holding on to something deep within our human experience. If you hold on to it, it manifests in ugly ways. Either it be a verbal outburst to somebody you didn't mean to. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Well, sometimes you can't take that away because words are energy. Or grief that you never quit grieving. You don't move forward. Or you get disease. It manifests in other ways. And as you're listening to that song, and you let it cry, just let it go. Also, it's your spirit signaling to you that, my beautiful being of light, you are a soul first. Let go, let God, right? And then remember the very last sentence of that song. Write it down on Post-it notes. Make 11 of these, the last sentence, and post it everywhere so you see it. Place them everywhere in your home, even in your car where you see them. And tomorrow, before you start the day, grab one of those and read it. And just absorb it into your whole heart. Absorb every single energetic word it says, that whole last sentence. And then at the end of the day, take that Post-it note and burn it. Let the ashes blow into the wind with the intention of letting go what isn't serving you, and imagine it and see it flowing away. And let the universe do the rest. Cancer, be gentle with yourself. I know it's hard for you. Here's that energetic hug. Yep, that's your Megan. That's your Megan. Oh. Leo, this is the week of the proverbial fork in the road. This week marks a significant turning point for you. Why haven't you, Leo? You're this strong, beautiful leader of your pride, which is your clan, your people. It's a significant turning point for you. You need to start putting yourself first. Why haven't you? This week, this energy is all about prioritizing. I don't know why I said it that way. Your own needs, even if others don't understand. Why haven't you also aligned with your financial goals, especially your career goals? Oh, Lulu, I hope. Oh, Lulu, yay. Thank you. It's not from me, it's from spirit. Prioritize and take inspired action with your financial goals and your career goals. Because if your career goals aren't aligned with your financial goals, they're both going to be out of balance. Keep your eye on the prize and come up with an analysis that puts you back on track financially and puts you back right on track with your career. Update your resume, have a professional look at it and summarize it. If it doesn't feel right, just rewrite it a little bit. September is ushering in the vibrational energy of security. It's going to be all right. It's all going to be all right. Therefore, avoid extravagant purchases and extravagance, because right now I feel like you're putting a lot of money into your hair, into your nails, into coffee, and being that it person. Maybe you don't need to do that right now. Avoid those extravagant purchases and prioritize all things money. Quit hitting enter. Sit on your hands. Leo, we're smack in the middle of Jupiter's retrograde in Taurus. Taurus is that bull that just keeps bullying and rushing. Remember the matador? The matador thinks that he's got all the power, which he does, because guess what? The bull keeps going just for the curtain. Like the Wizard of Oz, pull back the curtain and see everything that's before you. And it might be a little fearful at first, but just take it head on. You're a little emotional right now, and it's all related to the past. Don't worry. Don't repeat the past. Keep bringing it up, learn from it, and let it go. Once you learn from it, that energy goes away. You can't go back, so let it go. Let it go. I have a 3-year-old grandbaby that I can't tell you how many times I could recite Frozen. So I apologize. Let it go, let it go. But that should be your mantra. That really should be your mantra. You can't go back. You have to let it go. You have no choice. You can't relive it. Move forward. Leo, set boundaries and be steadfast in what you will and won't tolerate. Let me say that again. Be steadfast in what you will. It's called boundaries. What you will and you won't tolerate. All right, Virgo. I know why you're so excited, and I just can't hide it. I really can't. I'll probably get zapped because of this beautiful song that I'm going to play here shortly, but they're damn ads. Listen. Right, Virgo? Yay for you, Virgo. It's about time that your career and passions, can't play it anymore because I might get zinged, but your career and passions are aligned. So get excited. Start sharing your dreams for the future, and those closest to you, celebrate. Celebrate. They will keep your eye and help you keep you on your yellow brick road. Keep your eye on the goals. They are your spirit tribe, like Michelle and Ron. Hi, Wendy and Wendy, my spirit tribe. Hello. I know that purple girl is shining her light so bright. Start sharing your dreams for the future and those closest to you. Celebrate. Grab one of those confidants and build a new skill that enhance your career goals. Seriously, you have a friend. That song, you have a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I don't know. That's from Toys R Us, not Toys R Us. Why did I say Toys R Us? Oh, y'all might, if you're a financial person, and please don't follow me. I'm not a financial expert, but I just bought some Toys R Us on the NASDAQ, just saying. But you got a friend. You have a person that will help you grow, and you'll help them grow. That newfound ally, that like-minded person will be involved in this beautiful, exciting endeavor. You may both of you try and get this little side gig that brings in little money and extra cash where you can go travel. My little friend Caroline and I are going to New Orleans with another friend of hers. So it's going to be exciting. And I've saved every $5 bill so I can do it. You can do it. Virgo, there is a retrograde though. I don't want you to feel it. You're not supposed to. So if you start feeling that retrograde energy, just say, nope, not mine. Take a hike. Use the energy to shift your perspective because it feels like you're vibrating all over, and it's going to open you up to those new possibilities. And I want you to develop a plan for the next 4 months. Do it with this friend. The Mercury energy is flowing in your favor with excitement. I'm more excited about you, Virgo, than anybody else. Anybody else. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Libra, stop. Breathe. And take a moment to check in with your solar plexus, your psychic GPS right here. Yeah, I know y'all didn't want to see that, but it's all about love and light and joy. Check in with that solar plexus. This energy center really is your intuition. It's where your intuition resides. It's your gut check. It's your psychic GPS, truly your yellow brick road. Go back, rewind this if you just joined, and listen to my analogy of Dorothy. Yes, listen to it. Listen to your intuition. It will help you determine the best way forward, not only for the upcoming week, but for the rest of the year. Yes, yes, yes. God, I sounded like a drag queen, and I love it. Here's to all those beautiful drag queens out there. Begin each day with a grateful heart. Because this is Coffee with a Psychic, and my name is Rainey Day. You can find more information about me at www.raineyday.com. I'm learning to market myself. Can you tell? It's so hard for me. I hate doing this, but I'm learning. And a reminder, go over to my TikTok at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. All of my social media is the same. Please follow me. I don't care if you even go back on there again, if you hate TikTok. I am just trying to get 1,000 followers so I can go live and start doing some pretty amazing things there and on Instagram, kind of like I do here, but expand it to the masses. Yes, face those difficult conversations, Libra, because it will make all the difference in the world. Mercury has planted itself in your communication zone. Yes, so work on this chakra, your throat chakra. For me, it's a beautiful light blue. So I imagine the sky, the beautiful sky. I'll go outside and just put my face to the sun and allow that beautiful sky energy, that light, beautiful blue to infuse this, so that when I communicate, it is coming out exactly as I intended. And I make sure that it's tied very well through the 8 symbol, the infinity symbol, my heart chakra, my throat chakra. So whatever I say comes out as I intended it, and it is received as I intended it. Very important for you, Libra, very important for you this week. Mercury has planted itself smack dab in your communication zone. So out, Mercury. And if you're there, just enhance it, enhance. If it doesn't go away, say, okay, we want you to just infuse it and enhance it with the positive side of Mercury retrograde. That means that you don't have to agree with everything and anything that doesn't feel right in your gut. No, you know, that solar plexus area, work on that too. Do your best to keep these 3, your solar plexus, because they're all interconnected. They're all interconnected. Keep them all working to their highest and greatest good. Do your best to clear this area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Libra. You are powerful. You have the power to create anything. What would you say to someone who anything, even a new path for yourself? Baby girl, I want you to follow your own yellow brick road. There goes Glenda. Can you hear her? Oh. Libra, that's what I want you to do. Trust in your spirit guide. Let them go and follow through with what they are guiding you. Follow the yellow brick road.
People come and go so quickly.
That's spirit guides. They come and go so quickly. Follow the yellow brick road, Libra. Follow it.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road, Libra. Follow the yellow brick road. Yes, yes, please, 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 please. There is so much waiting for you there, Scorpio. Hey, Wendy, I'll see you tonight. I'm so excited. I'm going to dress up in all my cowboy garb. Rainey loves herself some cowboys, especially with black hats. My husband understands. I look, I don't touch because I love my husband very much, but I can't wait to see you tonight. You never know, girl. Just saying, black cowboy hats. You may have to dance a little out there, girl. Scorpio, you know that old saying, it's always darkest before the dawn. Now, this is a little heavy, but you know what? I just want you to just be in the moment. Be with me. Be here now. Be here now with me. Be present. The summer has been one for the books, and it's caused you to kind of sequester yourself, kind of be that introvert, kind of go within, kind of cover yourself up and lie on the couch, right? It's time to come out into the sun. As fall is coming, it's setting in, and that sun is not going to be as bright as it is now. And it's easy, and you're going to come back better than ever. Don't let your mind loop, because you're going to have some significant breakthroughs. You just need to silence yourself and be outdoors, be out in the sun, and listen to those subtleties. This time was not a waste. I want you to, and I hardly ever tell people, go back into the last few months. I want you to start in May. And I want you to just journal all the things that have happened through May, all the things that have happened through June, all the things that have, good and bad, happened through July, all the things that happened through August that brought you here. There are some significant shifts in progress for you, Scorpio. You are literally gently being guided toward a specific end. And I don't mean the end of your life or the end of anything significant, the end of sequester, because now Spirit has given you all the answers you need to move forward. Yes. Please know that everything is working in the background to your benefit. The universe is always working to our benefit. You just need to quiet yourself, get outside of yourself, and review what's happened. What has Spirit been trying to show you during this time of sequester? Take this time to look inward and consider how you may be able to strengthen your connection by building trust. Trust has been an issue. You know what I mean? It's been an issue. And then take these lessons to avoid repeating the past and stop living in the past. All you have is this moment here with me right now, right? From this second, from this minute, to this hour, to this day, you only have right now. Move forward. Move forward. What I would suggest is go to a gong circle or have a sound bath. Or Renee, go onto the Realms Within website. Renee has an upcoming women's circle that is extremely powerful. Talk about someone who comes from the most unencumbered, pure love heart is Renee, and they call her Keebler. She does aura photo readings out of this world. Connect with someone like that, Scorpio, for they will help you understand. They will get your bring your energy close to you, keep it close to you, like this far away from your human body, so you can start to understand what these last few months have really meant. It's the most significant time in your life. Mark my words. Sagittarius. Hee-haw, right? Right, I'm cowboy. Let's see. Do I have any other questions? Does my Uncle Steve? Steve isn't here. I don't know why Steve won't come in through. Uncle Steve, where are you? I don't know if he believes in this woo-woo shit. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's trying to get to know me first. Is this his energy, Lulu? It feels as though he has to know people before he has to warm up to people. I don't know, but that's what I'm feeling. Drop yes or no. Sagittarius, magic is flowing through the air. Breathe it in, beautiful soul. Breathe it in. Follow where those sparks of joy lead you, maybe even a romantic relationship. And sometimes, Sagittarius, we have to fight for our joy, sometimes hour by hour, minute by minute. I know that's what got me through the last few months, is I had to fight for my joy, sometimes second by second. Follow where that joy, that spark of joy will lead you. If so, go deeper than you've ever gone before. Maybe do a really deep meditation. Do that sound bath. Do it with like-minded people. Go on Meetup and find hikers. And maybe through hiking or walking, you get these wonderful downloads. This energy has sent shockwaves through your bones, and it's a wonderful thing. Go deeper than you've ever gone before. It's all about relationships that forever after your person, right? Your energetic word that you should put on Post-it notes everywhere, on everything, and say it out loud. Wait for it, Sagittarius. Wait for it. Inspiration, inspired action. That is your energetic word for the week. Write it down, say it over and over, sing it all day long. Inspiration. I know I was never meant to be a singer because this is Coffee with a Psychic. This will bring warmth and secure energy into your life. Don't fear jumping in head first. Do I have any Saggies in the house? Because love is coming your way. This is significant. Remember, this upcoming week is cosmic blessings and transformations. Transformations are really coming your way. Embrace the energy. It's for your highest good. And even through Mercury retrograde, it's going to cause some delays, but embrace this external pushback because everything is divine timing, not our timing. Because baby, Sag, it's beyond our control. And if you think we can control this world, honey, you're high. Quit smoking the ganja, quit smoking the cigweed, quit taking coffee, quit drinking, quit doing anything that you're putting in your body that disrupts it from receiving these higher cosmic blessings and transmissions and downloads. Inspired action. Go to my website, download Ron. Oh, look how purple this is. Ron, I just got chills. My butterflies are going to jump off my arm. This is also for you, baby. Ron, download this free copy of my Serenity Prayer. Print it out. Keep it everywhere you see it, especially in the morning and in the evening before you go to bed. That means, I guess, put it by your bedside, huh? Let go of resistance, Sag. This is the pause that you really needed. Let go and watch it flow. And I'm going to read this one more time. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can change. Beautiful baby girl, beautiful baby guy, beautiful friend, and the wisdom to know the difference. I felt that. I felt that energy leave. Wow, that's wonderful. Capricorn. Let's see. Let me ask another question. Does anybody else have a question? And he was so funny. Oh yeah, has like a weird dry sense of humor. He's brilliant like Robin Williams. Is that a fair statement? Drop yes or no. Lulu, you know him too, totally his energy. Hi, Pamela. Love Renee and Christine's meditations and gong meditations at the realms within. Oh, Pamela, thank you. I will let them know because, business has been slow, and it's also because we changed the energy, and the masses are starting to come back because more and more people are going to need these types of services. Can I tell you it's cheaper than going to a doctor, cheaper than a prescription, and better for your overall mind, body, and spirit? I said it. But medicine, so I was raised Christian Science, which means they don't believe in doctors. They believe in science of mind, that our mind is powerful, energy, energy, energy. But I do believe in medical. I do. There's a reason why they're here, and there's a place for them. But sometimes people get too caught up, and you know who you are. I'm thinking about you right now. Your head is shaved on the side, and I love you very much. But sometimes we put too much into medical, and we don't take our own power back. There is a time and space for medication. I take a thyroid pill every day, and I'm grateful for that every day. It keeps me in check. Sometimes, like my mother, we get too dependent on it, and we give our power to someone else. So my message to you is, and you know who you are, I'm sending you not just Reiki healing, but chelation energy healing. Oh, and you don't need a certification. It doesn't cost you thousands of dollars to get. I have a chelation energy healing class in November. I'm going to post, I think it's posted on my website already. Watch for that. That is one you have to attend in person. I am going to make a video to put it so that you can purchase that at a very inexpensive, but it's just like Reiki, but it's different. Look up the word chelation. What is chelation therapy medically? It means that things break up and they bind to the metals that doesn't serve our body, that's destroying our body, and it helps take those metals out of our body. Well, that's what chelation energy does. It binds to those things that no longer serves us, and it takes it away from our energetic mind, body, and spirit. It's all energy. Please tell my baby Devin and my dad happy birthday both this week. Oh, you know what? I wish I would have met your dad. He's the black cowboy hat. He and I would have got along fabulously. Wendy, did he smoke? Because I feel he's smoking. Let me know yes or no. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, I send you a lot of love. Are you wondering why your mind keeps looping? Spirit is literally yelling at, calm down, everybody in spirit, calm down. Slow your roll. I'm going to bring in a sixth-winged angel for you, the Seraphim angel. Ooh, Capricorn. Spirit is yelling me right now for you to get up off the damn couch and start moving. Get outside, stop it. Move your body, take better care of your body. There are no damn excuses. The excuses that you're making up, and I say this with love and grace, you need to hear this. You need to hear this, and the angels are with you. They are supporting you, but they are free will. So you need to ask them for their help. My darling, you may feel sick. You may feel like you have this diagnosis. It could be real, but it also could be amplified because now you've accepted that as your story. Tell a different story. Clear out what you want to project, because right now you're projecting that I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. Capricorn, stop it. No excuses. Create a new projection. I'm looking over here because I have a guide over here that is here for you, and it's a Seraphim angel. I'm not sure which Seraphim. It feels feminine. I'm not sure what Seraphim angel is here, but I'll have to ask. Angels are free will. If you don't call them in, they're not going to help you. Hello, McFly. This will help your overall well-being to include those looping thoughts that are not serving your greatest good. Gravitate toward ways of elevating your daily wellness. Take a walk every morning. Before you get out of bed, drink a full glass of water. Hydrate your body. Grab a relative and start that conversation that you need to discover new ways of being. You need to get some of that stuff off of your chest. But if you all of a sudden blow and vomit it out, they're going to think, what an asshole. They're not going to hear you. So come from a place of love. That's spirit science. That's spirit science, soul family. I know it's hard, but life is hard. But if you change that hard into thank you for direction, now maybe I don't have to feel that way anymore. See how the energy changes? That's why the UFO of God is such a great book, right, Ron? Thinking negative, change it into a positive immediately. Gravitate towards your daily wellness. New ways of feeling, mind, body, and spirit. Capricorn, you have the potential to achieve great things in your life. You're holding yourself back. You have let those external pressures rush into you. You've absorbed it, and it's making you unhealthy and dis-ease. And you're making hasty decisions that are not always for your greatest and highest good. And as always, this is spirit speaking. It's not Rainey speaking. It comes from a higher place. And it comes always at the time that you need to hear it for your highest and greatest good. Spirit will never tell me what you are not ready to hear. This is sent with much love and grace. Every choice you make is your own. Choose wisely. You've numbed yourself lately, Capricorn. Therefore, get moving, get out of your own way, take back your power. Spirit is encouraging you to reconnect with that which brings you joy and get rid of those people who suck the life out of you. Get outside of the influence of others. And if they're family members, work through those misunderstandings, because literally that's all it is. There's misperceptions. This is a blip. You have this big old huge long life. You're right here. You've got a lot of life to live. You've been through a lot. Why do you keep going back? Because it's keeping you from moving forward in the rest of your life. You have this much left of your life. This is a blip. This is a blip. Remember that. Wendy, I had to take a medicine holiday to recover my energy, right? Yes, girl. Please tell my... I need the energy and love, meeting new people that come into the realms. Well, Pamela, can I tell you, it's not the other people, it's we who are grateful for your beautiful energy and love and grace. And you keep shining your light as bright can be, because you bring love into every room that you step in. And I, Rainey, and Spirit are grateful for your presence. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Wendy. Yeah, I knew the hat because I saw a picture of you guys all wearing cowboy hats, and that was Rainey putting that together. But the smoker, he's the one, Wendy. So if you rewind this all the way to the very beginning, this as departed loved ones were stepping in, here comes this guy, older guy, who was smoking, and I asked him to step back. He absolutely loves smoking, and he has one in each hand right now because he's so excited that I'm connecting with him. Oh my goodness. I wish I would have met him in this. I feel his presence in your home. I feel his presence a lot outside. There's a lot of things he wanted to do with the outside aesthetics. And he's excited that you're going to be doing that. He also said, please create a little sacred space and I will meet you there. You may smell smoke, and that's him. It's not your imagination. It's dad. It's daddy. It's daddy. It's daddy. And he's by you have a sister, I think. I'm not sure. Yes. Okay. He's by your sister a lot too, because your sister worries about you. But he's letting her know that you're going to be all right, that everything is now finally, Wendy, right? Things are lining up for your greatest and highest good. And I could not have been more happy for someone who really deserves it. You are deserving. You have been through hell and back, and you still live with an open, loving heart. And the universe is going to reward you for that. Oh, I almost want to cry. Your light is so bright. I love you, Wendy girl. Love you. Aquarius. Did you download the second agreement from my website from last week's guidance, www.rainyday.com? I'm waiting because a lot of you did not, Aquarius. And with Mercury in retrograde, you're that water sign. There has been harsh lessons, one after the other. And can I tell you, you've absorbed it as it were yours, but baby, it is not yours. So let some of that shit go. This coming week is bringing relationships into full view. And it's more than one. And it's how they're affecting your self-worth and your external validation. And I want to call bullshit. Bullshit. That is perceived. That's you thinking that. Can I tell you? Dress yourself up. Go out there on the dance floor and know that you are the most beautiful soul in the room because your heart and your light shine so bright. Everything is aligning for your highest and greatest good. Trust what you feel, not what others say. That's that external validation. I think I said this to Ron earlier. We lose sight. It's because I'm looking over here because this beautiful seraphim angel is really guiding me to really some beautiful things. We lose sight of our truth because we allow the voices outside of our soul to rule our thoughts. And can I tell you too, you embody your own frequency. So what you're vibrating supports your current experience. So change that projection into a higher projection to like, I'm the sexiest thing on this dance floor. I have that beautiful makeup like a drag queen. I don't even look like myself, but who gives a flip, right? I am the most beautiful thing out on this dance floor. Your frequency supports your current experience, and that's what you project. So change your projection. Trust what you feel. There's really good karma coming your way. So I want you to schedule more me time. I feel like you kind of have started that. And stick with it, though. That's the key right there. You scheduled a me time, but I want you to follow through with it. And what Spirit is downloading to you, the experiences you are experiencing, it's really, really important for you to keep amplifying that. Try reading that book that I discussed, that E squared. What did I do? Oh, here it is. Here it is. E squared by Pam Grout. Read it. Try each experiment. Post the results on social media, because when you do, not only does that send a vibration out to the universe that thank you for listening, thank you for hearing me, and thank you for sending me tangible evidence. Because this proves that your thoughts create your reality. Master your gift of abundance, because right now has never been a better time for you, because Mercury is like a tsunami right now. It's trying to teach you how to communicate your issues better as an individual. Try each of these experiments. When you post them on social media and show the results like I did at Rainy Day Psychic Medium, head over to my Instagram page. It's true. I show validation. I show it's not just lip service. It happened in 48 hours. I manifested all of these beautiful cosmic blessings, and it really helped me on this transition that we're all going through right now, because this is an ascension. It is, people. They will communicate your issues so that you'll understand. Keep your standards high. Get rid of those people that don't serve your greatest good. And speak up, McFly. Did you hear that, Aquarius? Speak up with love and grace. If something doesn't work out as you had intended, because hope is not a plan, but have faith that maybe, Laura, maybe certain things were going to keep you tied to that specific someone if they had worked out, and it would have been dragged out longer because now they owe you money. And it's going to be like a continual thorn in your side. There's a reason why things work out the way that they do. Have faith. Not just Laura, you hear me, Laura, but Aquarius. Have faith that everything that is transpiring and has transpired, here's your lifetime, here we are now, all of this has transpired for your greatest and highest good to elevate to where you need to be so that you can live your greatest life for the rest of the time that you have here on this earth. I'm 62. I have 10 years to be 72. 10 years is not very long. I know I'm going to live longer, 82. My kids are going to be really pissed. I really think I'm going to live to like 98. Yeah, I know. They're not very happy about that, but oh well. They're going to be like this. Oh, she's yours. Okay, Pisces. Woo. Oh, I know I've gone over. I apologize. This has a lot of information. You miss your Uncle Steve a lot. Let me see if he can come in more, because can I tell you, Steve reminds me of the Big Lebowski. Would he sit down and watch that movie and take his friend? In that movie, they take their friend in a coffee can and they go to pour it into the ocean. But as they pour it into the ocean, this beautiful, beautiful wind comes up and blows it back all over them. And they're like covered in Donnie Soot. I don't know why you showed me that, but that's the funniest shit ever. He's a funny guy like that. He wants you to find more joy in your life. You're too serious. And you are too serious. Get out of your way, take your power back. Live some of those childhood dreams. You know, when I was little, I wanted to be a doctor. I really did. So I've been studying more about my own thyroid, Hashimoto's disease, and I really feel like I'm starting to feel better. I'm taking some supplements. I'm doing more, making sure I have better sleep, all kinds of things. So I am co-creating my health. And I love it because when I was a child, I kind of dreamed of being that healer. So I'm a healer in a different way. So I guess, just had an epiphany. Thank you, Spirit. I'm living my dream by doing this. I had a 6-figure income job. I had a professional life and I loved it. But in 2018, Spirit got me very, very ill. I thought I was having strokes. My husband was like, oh my God, she's dying. And from May 2018 until December, I thought, what am I going to do? I was so tied to the money, but I loved my job too. It was like in December, I had an epiphany. Spirit said, you need to be doing this full time. And the moment I said, okay, please, Spirit, just make sure that all of my needs, I'm just asking that all of my needs be met. And can I tell you, they have been, and it's amazing. And I'm happier than I've ever been. And I'm living it. I had to mourn that and let that go. But can I tell you, Lord, this is kind of for you. When things don't work out the way they're supposed to, they're not supposed to. You're winning something. And when I said you're going to win, but it's not going to be what you think, and it's not going to be as much. And it's weird because I never remember things, but they're showing me a record player. Here's my symbol for a record player that keeps skipping. I think I've said this to you before. That's why they bring that back into my memory. Imagine if I carried everybody's reading around. I'd be like Britney Spears. Naked on a horse, posting on social media. Y'all don't want to see this body. You really don't. But this is truly, if you are truly led by Spirit, life can be good. It's just a blip. And Anna, I love that guy. I love that guy. I don't know. George isn't coming in, Lulu. Let me keep trying. I can't guarantee it. Try to tune in next week, or send me a picture of him. If it's okay, I can post it, or if not, I'll just look at it and I will give you a reading next week. Send me the picture at hello@raineyday.com. hello@raineyday.com. RAINEYDAY.com. Lulu, send that to me. Let me know if I can post it or not, and I'll read you next week. Chris, I'll read some more next week. I'm just running out of time. I have so much to do. Venus retrograde was a harsh wake-up call for you, Pisces, where you were letting a few things slide. But now that you're seeing those red flags you've missed, and it has to do with relationships. And everywhere you look, you didn't see them, but now you are seeing them. And so I want you to unpack your past. And it's a way of releasing old habits that no longer serve you. And things come in and out of our life as a lesson. People come in and out of our life as a lesson. Okay, go back and rewind Aquarius, Wendy, because part of that was for you and I didn't even know it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for showing me that. Okay. Your dad actually just tapped me on the shoulder and said, go, girl. Tell her like it is, because when she did, I told her like it is. You're unpacking your past and you're releasing that which no longer serves you. Yay, you. But continue that and we have to be more conscious, more mindful. We have to be in the moment to be able to recognize that and to constantly remind ourselves to do that. Put a rubber band around your left hand. And the next time you feel your mind looping, or you're living in the past and that's looping and you're not asking for the greater lesson and following through with it, because if you don't find the greater lesson, it's going to keep coming up. That's why we relive the past, because we haven't learned that lesson. I want you to flick that rubber band. This is spirit science 3 times. It's going to bring you into the present moment and help you snap out of it, like Cher. Snap out of it. Jupiter retrograde in Taurus for you, Pisces, that's a mouthful, is a season of transformation. Cosmic blessings. Pisces, you're a person that lives with an open heart. Don't ever let life change that. Wendy, my love, you haven't. And I'm so grateful, because how you've lived with grace, it's helped me. You have helped me and you didn't even know it. In more ways than food, my love. Yes, by just being you, living with an open heart. So Pisces, don't ever let life change that. It can, don't allow it. You have the power, take back your power. It's your beauty. And can I tell you, Pisces, it's your superpower, living with a whole heart. I want you to surround yourself with green crystals. Frog. Oh, it's funny. I grabbed this frog lately. Frog, green. Frogs for me represent death. It can be death of many things, physical death, and it can also mean death of an old belief. Yes. So embrace the frog spirit. And oh, I don't know why, but I drew this card today. This is from Colette Baron Reed's Animal Spirit Guide. It is one of my favorite, it is my favorite animal deck. For me, there is no other animal deck, oracle deck out there like this. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. Look at the green heart. Oh, spirit. Thank you. And they're holding a crystal. Gather some crystals, Pisces. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. And that means several things. Purge that which no longer serves you in your home. Take it room by room. It means clarity of mind. It means that you have no more baggage that you are schlepping along. It's your beauty and it's your superpower, Pisces. When things don't go our way, we can either let the bitterness fuel our disappointment or show up for all of life's deliciousness. I love that word, deliciousness, with a brave and open heart. Oh, hi, Janice. Hi, Jan. Oh, yay, Janice. Yay, I can't wait. Please make sure that you follow through with those emails that you'll be being sent. Oh, Janice, yay, yay. It's going to be fun, girlfriend. It's going to be fun. Ooh, you're like this magical goddess. Why do I feel like you are connected to Africa? They literally just took me to a beautiful African ceremony where everybody's dancing. I can hear them singing, moving, moving, moving. Oh, and they're beautiful, how they look. Oh, I don't know if this is you, but I was just transported there. If it's not, I apologize. Okay, let's get back to Pisces. Take this time, Pisces, to focus on your overall health. Health. Because if your body's not good, how's it going to carry around your soul? Because you are a soul living a human experience. You have to take care of that. It's time to create routine screenings, regardless of how busy you are. Wendy, I'm not going to say much, but when I touched your hands, remember what I said? You're Pisces, right? Does this resonate? Say yes or no. If it's not, I'm going to stop, but I'm not going to give too much because that's personal and I take things confidentiality to heart. It's time to create those, to go and get that routine screening. Pisces, it's time to be preventative. And as the tarot lady says, be prepared, not scared. And Pisces, get more sleep, please. Work on your work and life balance. Go to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, no matter what. And I also want you to set boundaries with spirit. Believe it or not, for those of you who dream, for those of you who feel like they travel in their dreams, these very vivid dreams, that's spirit talking to you. And for me, I have to lay a boundary. And here's your spiritual key. I have to set a boundary with spirit. I say boundaries. Spirit, between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. do not bother me because, like a bear, my human body needs to regenerate itself. And that's what we do through sleep. Do not bother me between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. unless I'm on fire or unless my kids, well, no, not even if my kids are in jail. And that's just a funny. Well, I have gotten one of those calls before. Sorry, beautiful daughter. But it's a lesson, right? But don't bother me, because if not, they're going to be poking me. And if there's something really important, they will get my attention. But our human body needs to sleep. So please get on that sleep time. Take all of the electronics out of your room. Maybe just get a digital, just get one of those wind-up clocks to wake you up. Can I tell you that the digital age is pinging us all night long? Those blue lights on the light spectrum, those infrared lights, those far infrared, those ping our brain. And believe it or not, they keep us awake. So something to think about. It's time to create those routine screenings. It's time to be preventative. work-life balance. So let me answer one more question if I can. George, my love is still not coming in. Chris, are you still with us? Let me know if you're still with us. Chris, I still think you're with us. So if you are, let me know you're here. I have another message for you. If not, we might call it good. I want to take a moment to also tell you that this is a real important time of change. And mark my words, not just because I read it in a book, but because I've felt this for a very long time. Easter has, and I'm not religious. I have a belief system, different. But around Easter, I always feel that I am more connected to that higher power, more connected to that universal energies, and I'm more connected to where I know that we can't see spirit, but we can feel and sense it. And some of our electronics, some of our technology is starting to come up to where we are able to start taking pictures of orbs, making them bigger and seeing faces in those orbs, like a dog that had passed away. You know, Chris Bledsoe he's been tested by NASA, by the CIA, by government officials. It's recorded. He has thousands and thousands and thousands of recordings and pictures of orbs coming in the sky, literally right in front of him, things coming out of those orbs. He has a picture of an orb that he knew when he drove into his driveway that his beloved dog had passed away before they even told him. He took a picture of an orb subsequently after that. And while he's enlarging these orbs to kind of see them, here is this perfect face of this Labrador. It's his dog. Yes, blown away. So start snapping some pictures and see. Go outside, spend some time under the stars. Ask Spirit, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? I guess Chris has logged off. Well, thank you, Chris. I'm so sorry. No worries. Until next time, beautiful Spirit family, thank you for this loving support. And again, please go over to my TikTok page, follow. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers so I can go live. And thank you so much. May you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Take what resonates, throw the rest away. May these messages leave you with love and grace and healing. Until next time, beautiful souls. This is Rainey, Coffee with a Psychic. Begin each day with a grateful heart, signing off. Until next time, take care. I love you all. Mwah!